Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm Kali, and this is week 28 of my weight loss and self-discovery journey. So today, in honor of Breast Cancer Awareness Month, I want to talk about mammograms and being overweight while getting a mammogram, basically. For those of us out here who are living life currently overweight, I know it can sometimes feel overwhelming, intimidating, frustrating when you go to do what is regular healthcare or preventive maintenance. For me, that ranges from going to the dentist to getting a mammogram. So today, I kind of want to talk about what you can expect when you go as an overweight person. So the very first time that I went to get a mammogram, I was a lot heavier than I am right now, and I felt extremely uncomfortable. Obviously, when you get a mammogram, you have to be exposed all up in this area, right? And listen, I don't want to look at it. So I can't imagine that there is some other person out here in the world who wants to be looking at it and touching it and putting it on plates and things to examine it. But listen, they don't care. But just think of it like this. They're healthcare workers. They've seen everything. They've seen it all. And once I got over the fact that my little flat things that are flippity flopping all around, they've seen it hundreds of times, and mine are not going to be special. They're not going to care. It's actually a very simple process. I was able to schedule my appointment online. If you're concerned about being able to stand long enough in order to get the mammogram, give them a call and find out if they have accommodations for bariatric patients. You'll be really surprised maybe that they do. You have the right to healthcare. So they're usually going to have accommodations even when you don't think that they will. So call and find out. When you go in, you'll register. You'll be asked to go into a locker room where they will give you a gown. For both places that I have been to, 2 different places now, have had the bariatric size gowns. So you can, and you're asked to put it on, and it's the open part is in the front. Just get undressed from the waist up and you put this on. Make sure you don't have on any deodorant or any lotions under your breast, around your breast, or under your underarms. You want that to be completely clean. Most of the time they'll even have towelettes or moist towelettes that you can wipe yourself down if necessary. Put your gown on facing the front. There's usually some ties. You can tie that up if that makes you feel more comfortable. You'll go out into a waiting room. It's usually a very small waiting room where there is nobody else there. But if you feel that uncomfortable, let them know that you will stay in the locker room and ask them to get you from there. That is perfectly okay. No shame. The technician will come get you. You'll go into a small room where they will then ask you some additional questions about your history, about your family's history. And then there's this very intimidating looking machine. I'm not going to lie. It looks crazy. It looks like it's about to do some things to your person, but it's not that bad. It can be a little uncomfortable, but the reason you're doing this outweighs those few seconds of being uncomfortable. And you'll put your breast up on what's basically like a plate. And it'll have one piece here, and then the bottom of the plate is stationary. The technician will help you place your breast on the plate. They will do some things that will push it down and get it in place. The technician will do everything for you. You don't really need to do anything but stand there and try to be as still as possible. Once they get it placed, then they will go take the image, and then usually they'll move you to a different position just so that they can try to get as much of the tissue inside of that plate as they possibly can. Then You do the same thing to the other side. The entire thing took 5 minutes. It's way easier than you think. Did y'all see that? There's a bug flying around. I don't like bugs. Do you know the statistics, guys, for overweight women to not get a mammogram or a pap smear because of weight? I don't know either. I couldn't find very much about it. I feel sometimes like because people believe that I eat because I don't care about myself, it doesn't mean that I want to get breast cancer, you know? It doesn't mean that I want to get cervical cancer. It means that I'm broken in another way. But that doesn't mean that I deserve to not get properly treated. And I have not, did you see that bug? This is why you can't open the doors. What was I talking about? I feel like it was something important. I'm on a journey to be healthier for me, and that includes getting screened for things that I can try to control or find as quickly as possible. And I spent so many years not doing that because of being afraid of what other people are going to think of me. And all of that is in my head, all of it. Because like I said, the technicians and the doctor, they don't care. I mean, you're a patient. I hope and I pray that they're treating me the same as they would treat any other patient. And I don't feel any kind of way when I go. When I just had my mammogram last week, technician was an absolute delight. Was it still weird that she has to take my boob and move it around? Of course it is. Of course that's weird. But it's okay. It's all in the name of science. So basically, my point is, do not hesitate to get your mammogram just because you may be overweight. Don't hesitate to get your mammogram if you are not overweight. Get it. I know that it's scary sometimes. I know that it can be intimidating. I get that. I know. Let me know in the comments if you're afraid. Let me know why. Why are you scared? Let's talk about it. Because I think it's an important conversation that we need to have, and we need to continue to have it until everybody feels comfortable to go. These are just the things I believe. I feel like they're right, though. I feel like I'm right. Because I've gotten into K-pop and I like to share the things that I love, I want to give some song recommendations. If you're willing to go in and take a listen to some of the songs, that would be really cool. So the first recommendation that I will give is an artist called Eric Nam. He is actually an American artist, but this song is mostly in Korean. It's called Paradise. So if you look up Eric Nam, Paradise, you'll find it. It's really awesome. All right. Well, let me know in the comments, guys, what you think about the song that I recommended and what you think about getting your mammogram. Schedule it, please. I mean, it's Breast Cancer Awareness Month. If you can't go any other month of the year, this is the month to go. I know the place that I went still had plenty of openings, and I'm sure that that is the same in a lot of areas. So get it scheduled, guys. It's super easy. It's way easier than you're thinking it is. So go. And if you have any other questions about it, ask me. Guys, no, I don't really have much shame left. So you can pretty much ask me anything. All right. I will see you next week. Thank you so much for joining me. Don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button so you can see my continuing journey. Bye.